What's up, everybody? We're going to play Wordle, and it's going to be for Monday, May 12th, 2025. We're going to put in today's starter word. We won't hit the enter button yet because I do want to discuss the results of yesterday's question about superprimes. A lot of people responded, which is awesome. Glad to see that we can have some fun both with the letters and the numbers on Art's Wordle channel. Today is dozen because it's the 12th of May, so we're going to look at 12 things. Before I hit enter on dozen, take a look at this beautiful graph that I created. So what am I showing here? I'm showing the red graph is going to be the sum of the reciprocals of the prime numbers. And do you notice, guys, that red graph continues to go upwards without any cap on it, okay? It's free to continue. On the other hand, the sum of the reciprocals of the super primes. Look at that green graph. It gets capped and it's going to converge a little bit below 1. So for those people who said that they felt that the sum of the reciprocals of the super primes would converge, guess what? You guys are correct. Okay? Whether you got that through intuition or if you're like our good friend Mr. Edward Collins who put it into a spreadsheet and verified it numerically, kudos to you. And don't feel bad if you thought it was divergent, because that sort of seems reasonable. If the sum of the reciprocals of the primes diverge, why shouldn't a subset of them also diverge? Here's the reason. Again, this isn't going to go into a ton of, dense mathematics, but it has to do with the fact that the subset of the superprimes from the overall primes is so bare and so minimal. You're taking such a scant amount of them that they don't have a chance. They don't have a chance to break free. They're going to remain prisoners, and they're going to converge to a value, believe it or not, just under 1. How satisfying would it have been if they actually converged to exactly 1? I think if they did, that would that would shake havoc within the mathematical community. But, math is beautiful, but sometimes not always as beautiful as you'd like it to be. I think it's like 0.975-ish, okay? And there's no closed form solution for that, by the way. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that little mathematical adventure. But now we got to get back to the words and the letters, and we now are going to hit the enter button. A day late and $1 short, guys, right? If we had put that in yesterday, I think we could have gotten Dowlin too. But let's see how it does. It gets the E in position. Now, there could be more of them, but we'll deal with that accordingly. It's funny, I was thinking like strep throat. Okay. Oh my gosh. The last letter I thought that we would get, and it ends up being correct, is the P. That's actually, that could have unlocked it for us, guys. I don't think there's too many words that should end in EP. This is fantastic. Now, we had bleep to censor. Okay, we had bleep. Oh man, I'd love to get a 3 today. That would be so sweet. We had bleep. But the question is, what other eep words would there be? Sheep? Oh man, sheep would have been perfect. This is one of those situations where you're so happy to see something unusual, but it's so unusual that it's hard for me to conjure the word. Darn, sheep. Sheep is really what I'm looking for. Bleep. Darn it. What could this word be? I want to get a 3. Strep was such a weird guess, and yet it got me such an unusual letter. But now I do not even see what the word could be. How could something end in ep? Menep, callop, gollop, wallop, linip, pinip, binip. Ah, shoot. Darn, if only that S, but it's can't be sheep. It's cheap wouldn't make sense. Nothing else would work there. It's not going to be something crazy with QU. Bicep. Yes! Finally! Oh! That was awesome. That, I think, will help me keep ahead of a few folks. Wow! I'm very proud of that one. That's one of those puzzles where it's like, you just got to be so freaking proud. Strep was such a weird guess. I don't know why I thought of that. But that P is what landed us the answer. Sorry if it took a little while, guys, but you know it's there. You just had to give it some time. And it wasn't the bleep, okay? But it was a B word. It's funny. It was bicep. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that one. Tomorrow's going to be really funny. Are you ready? It's going to be baker. And that's because Jim, in his infinite wisdom in constructing this list, said, you know what? The 13th of the May is a baker's dozen, right? A baker will always do 13. So we're going to put in baker. We did have it, and I guess it will immediately flush out a potential ER trap, won't it? But sadly, we'll be stuck with those 2 letters if you're playing in hard mode. So baker for tomorrow, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's puzzle. Really proud of that result, okay? Because I didn't give in and just throw in the bleep. If I had put in bleep, then I definitely would have gotten the bicep in 4, but it's so good to get it in 3. So please, guys, share your results. Let me know how you, if you decided to do the little super prime question on your own, and, if you just thought about it on your own, put in some comments, if you were thinking that it would converge or diverge. Would love to hear what you thought about that. And again, if you enjoy this, I'll incorporate, when it's appropriate, a little bit of either a math lesson or some math intrigue behind some of these words, because Jim did such a great job with this list. And I will look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow for the next round of Wordle.